Hello everyone, Mr. Peabody again. Alita, Battle Angel. A pleasant surprise. Pleasant surprise. I mean, we know it's going to be CGI fest and all that. We know that straight from just even that picture. It looks very cartoonish. Um, but it is a pleasant surprise. I know everybody loved Infinity War and everything like that. Personally, I didn't. I preferred this movie, believe it or not. Um, there's things about the movie which are really, really good. I'd say the first half I really, really enjoyed, but when it got to the second half, it's almost like they switched writers. It became a completely different story, and the words out of people's mouths is like, uh, but uh, but let me explain something about Alita. Right, we know that. You've seen it in the trailers. She's picked up in a scrap pile and she's put back together. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna do my best not to give any spoilers, but there is a past to her. All right, and so as we go through, when she starts off, she's like a child. So you say, what's the deal with the large eyes? Well, when you find out the backstory, it makes a lot of sense why she has the large eyes. I mean, for starters, when she starts off, she's like a child. So you want those big childish eyes for starters. So you've got that look of innocence, that this person couldn't really do you any harm. Blah blah blah. So it's that innocent, big-eyed, bug-eyed, childlike look. But then you find out a little bit more about her, and it makes more sense. I mean, obviously, she's not human, but she is a cyborg. And when you look at cyborg technology, if they had to recreate parts of the body, you'd understand that something visual like the eyes would require a lot of technology in one spot. And it makes sense if you were actually building a robot that could see really well and you couldn't refine that down to the macular level, then the eyes are going to be larger. So that makes perfect sense. Uh, and it plays all right through most of the movie. Some parts of the movie it is cartoonish, but it's played off like that. So you're not going to be disappointed by seeing that because you already know that's the way it's going to be played out. There are a couple of surprises in there that I wasn't expecting. Let's say Thanos is in the movie. Well, no, not really, but a character very much like Thanos is in the movie. You'll see when you get to it. Here's a surprise for all Odin viewers. Jennifer Connelly is in the movie. That knocked me for a six. I saw it and I was like, What? Yes, little Sarah from The Labyrinth is in the movie, which was surprising. But we go through the whole thing. I did write some notes down. I don't write much notes, and I've pretty much gone through all my notes anyway. What's the movie like? As I said, the first half is quite refreshing. I mean, you've got the CGI interacted with the live action, right? It works fairly well, right? But parts of it, like Iron Man, like Infinity War. It's going to be CGI, so you're expecting this and that, and it's no different. It's no different. The only difference is that this girl is obviously not human. But then again, a lot of the other characters aren't either. So it fits in. It fits in. If a criticism I'd have, I mean, if I wanted to nitpick, I could nitpick, but I'd say what they should have done, but obviously in this day and age would have been very, very risky, was split the story. So in other words, just give us part of the story, almost like Divergent sort of thing, but even Divergent went down the tubes. So, but yeah, it would have been a good idea to split the story and extend different parts of it, and so you get the build up. But they obviously thought that was too risky. They did leave it as a setup for a sequel, but I think what they should have done is knocked it down even more. I think that would have got the audiences in probably a little bit better. Do I think it's going to do well? Well, as I said, I didn't like Infinity War, I didn't like Black Panther, but I did like this movie, and I did love Bumblebee. So, judging by my opinions, it's a bit hard to tell because mine sort of contradict. I'm in a very small minority of that group, but so my opinions tend to contradict other people. But I think it will do fairly well, and even in the Chinese market, I think it might do well in the Chinese market. I don't do the research that Odin does and everything. I don't look into the numbers and everything like that. I just go completely off what I saw off the screen, and then say it as it. I mean, I don't know any Alita comics or any stories or anything like that. I don't even know if they are comics or stories. But I enjoyed the movie. It was very entertaining. At times, it was almost like watching Speed Racer. So it's sort of along that lines. But I mean, they didn't hide that. They never tried to hide it. So you can't punish them for it. So, but I thought it was a great movie. What would I give it? On an Odin scale, I'd give it a solid B. Odin's probably going to give it a C or a D, but I'd give it a solid B. I liked it. I thought it was a good movie. So, as soon as I can turn this off, you won't have to watch me anymore. So, take care.